I'm so excited to give you an update about our last month's hands-on mission project. We partnered with Rise Against Hunger to pack 43,000 meals, which is amazing. And so many of you volunteered to help out with that. Well, this month we have a new opportunity for you, and I'm so excited because it's Feeding Ministries. We have 2 different ministries that we'll be partnering with throughout this time, and they're going to come and just share a little bit about those organizations with you. What impact does your ministry make on the community?
Well, Gracie's Kitchen impacts the community by nourishing the hungry and feeding the spirit. And we do this by serving hot, nutritious meals on Monday, Tuesday, Thursday, and Fridays. And we have a lot of people that ordinarily would not get a meal that are being served, not only with food, with smiles and acceptance. And, you know, when they used to eat in the dining room, they got a lot of social time as well. So that's how we serve our community.
And then what's one story of impact on an individual's life that you've seen?
Oh my, there are lots of them, but we've had people, I think one thing that's really memorable to me is that we serve a lot of different families. Some families are regulars and they come. Right now we do drive-throughs, and but one young man came back to us and he gave us $20 and he said, Gracie's was there to help me when I needed help. And he said, I want to give back. And so he gave us $20. Just the fact that people, when they drive up, you know, if they're not smiling, they're smiling before they leave. So, you know.
What's some more of the specifics for people to help out with Gracie's Kitchen?
Well, if you want to serve at Gracie's, you can come out with Memorial's team on the second Tuesday of the month. We are there from 11 to 6:30. You can help prepare meals, help box up meals, do dishes, mop the floor, clean the bathroom, clean outside. And also, we are starting a garden at Gracie's. We've got the beds built and getting dirt in, and eventually this will, right now it's adding to our food supply that we have, but eventually we want it to be a community garden. So, and you can contribute with time, you can donate staples, or dog and cat food or toys, because we have a pet ministry as well. Now, this past Friday, we had a group from here at Memorial that came to serve, and I just put them to work preparing food. And if there's we had a lot of helpers, and so put them to work in the garden as well. And we really appreciate all the ways that you can serve and help us at Gracie's.
Can you tell us a little bit about the impact that this ministry has made in our community?
Of course. The IDN was founded in 2008 under the leadership of Dr. Brett Obolinski, who was our pastor at the time, and several members from our church as well as some other churches in the community. And over the years, it was at first sponsored by the Homeless Coalition. And after a few years, the Homeless Coalition spun us off into our own organization, but we were adopted by America's Youth. We actually now operate as a sponsored organization under their 501c3. And it's a great partnership because we also, in addition to feeding the needy in the community, we also provide meals for America's Youth on a daily basis and breakfast in the summer. Then the Homeless Coalition didn't just go away and not do anything. They formed another feeding ministry in Yulee, as we know it, Gracie's Kitchen today. But interestingly enough, the name of that organization was not Gracie's Kitchen to start with, but the guests of the soup kitchen, as it was called at the time, named it Gracie's Kitchen because Gracie Preach, one of our beloved members, was such an active and passionate supporter of that particular ministry. So the IDN continues today. We have a coalition of probably a dozen churches and civic organizations that are sponsored by churches that provide individual day leadership at the IDN. Each church has a team. Our church actually has 3 teams. One is made up of youth, and they partner with St. Peter's Episcopal to serve dinner one night during the month. And then Anita Oliver and Eileen Wood chair another team, and then I have a team. So we have several opportunities for people from Memorial to be able to serve at IDN if they would like to.
And then what's one story of impact that you've seen on an individual's life?
People who come to the IDN, each one of them are touched in different ways, and sometimes you know it and sometimes you don't. But the people that come to the IDN are always very thankful. It's a blessing to them, but they're a blessing to us. And so the impact that I'd like to talk about is not only that of the community for every person who gets a meal when they need it, but also for the people who serve. It's been very interesting to see how connected people get and how passionate they become. They come to the IDN because they know they would like to serve. But sometimes that has led to even people joining this church who didn't have a church before or maybe attended another church. But they feel such a passion for the people that they get to meet month after month. They form relationships with those people, and it turns their idea of service into something more than just something you do, but it's something you feel and you love.
Well, this month, Gracie's Kitchen has already happened, and thank you for those who volunteered to help serve meals there and just do some amazing work. Well, we also have another opportunity coming up, and that's on March 24th at IDN. It's from 3:30 to 6:30, and we need volunteers for this one as well. It's another opportunity to serve meals in the community, to help cook those meals. And then one other opportunity that we have is, as you can see, we're collecting peanut butter for Barnabas. And so just bring your peanut butter with you to church and drop it off, and we'll be decorating our sanctuary with that peanut butter throughout the month. Thank you so much for all that you do, and keep loving God and keep loving others.